Hello and welcome back to the 7th House Art Studio, where it is pouring rain outside, which is a good thing because the grass was brown and crunchy. So yay rain. So today we are going to be looking, I found some RoseArt. I have other products here too that I found, but I'm going to do those in later videos. But I found RoseArt. You remember that brand as a kid? You never see it anymore, but it is on. It is on the website of, writing sideways here. So if you go to crazyart.com, you do need the dashes there. This looks terrible. But that's where I found the RoseArt products. And like I said, I got more than just this set of markers. So this is the RoseArt Super Tip Non-Toxic Washable Markers. Pull and pop display. Let's see, 100 markers. Now I try to get this pull and pop to work, and I sucked at it. So let's try it. So like I said, I'm going to be doing videos on the other RoseArt products, and I'm also going to be doing a video sometime soon on all my castle art products that I've had for a while. Okay, so supposedly you pull this up and pop it out. Nope, just tore it. So that part I don't like, but there are a lot of colors here. I hope I'm in this shot. Okay, I am. There's a lot of markers here and a lot of colors. So if you're interested in these, who's honking? Somebody's honking outside. What is that? Sorry. Oh, okay, they turned it off. Someone's car alarm was going off. Okay, so here it looks like we have, and I just have plain copy paper here. So I do have a Crazy Art logo, washable. There are no color names or numbers. But this is, oh, I thought this was gray, and it's kind of a green. Let me zoom in a little bit. Okay, that might be a little bit better for y'all. Okay, I thought this was going to be gray. It's like a green color. Okay. I don't know if I'm going to swatch all of these out. I might, I don't know. I'm just pulling them out randomly. And they actually kind of feel like, well, a Crazy Art marker or a Crayola marker. Oh, it's really coming down. This one's kind of dry. Okay, that's a little disappointing. That one's almost dried out. This one's nice though. That's the nicest one yet. Okay. Some of them are a little dry, some of them are really juicy. And they're water-based. They're not alcohol markers, of course. And honestly, I don't remember how much these were. Well, it's really raining outside. Today is Sunday. My one day off a week. And I'm swatching markers for YouTube. And doing laundry. And vacuuming. And I went to the grocery store. Oh, that's a nice one. That was really good. I almost needed like a second me. This one's really dry. That's disappointing. I've had two really dry ones. If you know how you can like make a dried up marker better, Put that in the comments, please. Because if I could salvage, if there's a lot of these that are dry like that and I could do something about it, I would really appreciate it. Let's just real quick to see if it will, if we could do any blending. Kind of like that same color. You can maybe blend them a little bit. That one's not too bad. That one's nice. There is a good selection of colors. You can probably do just about anything with these. What would you use these for? Would you use them in adult coloring books? Would you use them in your sketchbook? You wouldn't, you wouldn't be able to do like something that you're going to sell. What is the deal with those people's car alarms going off again? Okay, would you do landscapes or cartoons? That would be a good option, like cartoon art. You definitely have enough colors. You could do whatever you wanted. Cartoon art, landscapes, seascapes, portraits. Let's see if there's any portrait-y type colors in here. There might be. Let's see. What is this one? That would be a weird color person. But we'll keep looking. You know what? I kind of like these. I will keep them in the box that they're in. I prefer to keep my art supplies mostly in the containers, packaging that they come in. I'm not really sure why I do that. Sometimes I don't. There's the car alarm again. This one's really dry. I know it's not my car because my car's not here. I'll let someone borrow my car for a couple hours. Let's see. Okay, I'm still in shot. You could do florals, you know. Okay, and this one I thought was like a purplish gray, and it's just a gray. You know, that happens though. If you see my Crayola, that one's a little dry. I think it's the video before this, my Crayola haul for y'all. I get a little angry over Crayola's markers. It's quite comical. You know, looking back at it, that was a nice one. Excuse me. When I get thirsty, my throat starts clogging up. And I get thirsty if I talk a good bit. Did I say landscapes? You can do landscapes. But there's not really a whole lot of blending going on here. Those are almost the same color. But you're going to get that with 100 different colors. That was a good flesh tone. These are good flesh tones. So is this one. These two. That would work a little bit like on lips or something. That's a pretty color. Well, again, I thought it was gray, but it's a green. All right. You could do still lifes. Excuse me. What would you do? I'm really interested in. There goes the car alarm again. What the hell? Let me look out the window real quick. I don't know. Alright, here we go. We'll continue on. There are a lot of browns, which is good. These are in no order, as you can tell. I'm not mad. I do have a coloring book here that I'm going to test them in. My tattoo art coloring book. For the most part, they're all pretty juicy. I had only four that were kind of dried up. I wonder if that's a neon pink. It's like a bubblegum pink. Oh, these will be fun to play with. Like I said, I think I have, there's 4 other RoseArt products. And they weren't that expensive. Nothing, I don't remember what these were, how much these were. But nothing was really super expensive. I remember RoseArt growing up, mostly seeing crayons. And I remember them not being that good. With these, I didn't get any crayons. I know, I usually get crayons. What else could you do with these? Of course, coloring books, like I said. You could do them in your sketchbooks. You could use them on marker paper. This one's almost dried up. You could use them on marker paper, you know, paper specifically for markers. Okay, here's a red. This is, I think, the first actual true red. Oh, no, it's not true red. It's like a brownish red. There's a red. So hopefully I'm not boring you too much. Just testing out every single color. Now I'm not going to rearrange these. What is that? What is that? I wonder if that's a blender. Oh, it is. Oh, okay. We'll set that one aside for a minute. Didn't say anything about that on the box. We'll test that out here in a second. What was I saying? I have no idea what I was saying. Got all excited about that blender, which is actually, you know, that's pretty cool that they put a marker blender in there. You know, maybe 2 of them would have been a good idea. I'm sure that's going to go pretty fast. I want to roll off the table. Oh, there's so many. I love it. I do believe they had smaller sets available. I think maybe like a 12-pack or a 24-pack. Sounds like I'm talking about beer. What is that, silver? Well, why am I looking for a name? I'm so glad it's raining right now. We've had almost like a drought. The ground is so dry, it's cracking. The grass is brown. And that's here in the Cincinnati tri-state area. You know, plants or flowers are all wilting. Oh, here they go again. And, you know, your art supplies that you get, do you keep them in the original packaging that they come in? Or do you put them in something else? I know a lot of people use the, like the book type things with the slots in them, like the watercolor pencil holders or whatever. They put their markers in those, or they put them in a tub or in a bowl or in a cup, something like that. If it's something that I'm planning on like finishing up, like there's a little bit left of them, I'll just get rid of the packaging then. And then, you know, there's a couple stragglers in my cup here. That's a pretty color. I like that. There goes the car alarm again. This one's almost dried up. Darn it, I like that too. I like a, that looks like a Prussian blue. Yeah, if you know how I can, these are water-based. Is there a way that I can make them not dry? I don't know how you would, maybe you could get this part off. I don't know. It doesn't look like it's, it looks like it's all one piece. So does that. That might be a problem. I do have my sound machine on that I put on to help me sleep. It's called Summer Nights is the setting that it's on right now. So it sounds like tree frogs and crickets. I usually have it on the ocean setting at night. Because I'm a very light sleeper. I hear every stinking thing that happens, and this kind of helps me not hear all that little stuff. Oh, it's thundering. Alrighty. And, you know, if you like this content, please leave a comment below. Preferably a nice compliment. What the heck? What is that? A nice compliment, or, you know, like we used to hear growing up, if you can't say anything nice, don't say anything at all. You know, people just feel the need to be as nasty as they possibly can, hiding behind, you know, where we can't reach them. Okay, let's see if this blender, what did I do with it? Here it is. So if you do leave a snarky, nasty comment, I will delete it. I don't want that crap on my channel. Show some more class than that. What am I going to blend this with? Well, I picked a dried up one. Okay, I don't want to wait too long to where it won't work. Is that even wet? No, that doesn't really blend anything. What? That has to be what that is. Let me look on the box again. Nope, nothing on there about anything like that. So let's try it on the coloring book here. This is, and I picked this one because it's a simple design. This is the Inspired Coloring Tattoos, Coloring to Relax and Free Your Mind. It's tattoos. So let's just test this out here. Let's see, a leaf. Oh, they're falling everywhere. I'm not going to do like a whole page or anything. I just want to test it on this quality of paper. Let's see. Oh man, I don't have any room. Hopefully I'm in the shot. Yeah, okay. And I remembered my glasses today. Is this so boring that you hear crickets? Oh, yesterday I worked my second job, and I had the worst headache in my entire life. And I couldn't leave, and actually it hurt so bad I started crying, but that made it worse. So I had to gain control of myself, stop the crying. But I tell you, it was the worst headache I had ever experienced in my entire life. And that's, you know, over 5 decades. I rummaged through the office and I found some Tylenol, and I took 2 and it didn't do anything. And like 45 minutes later I took another one. This is that one that you think is green but it's brown. And like an hour and a half after taking Tylenol, it finally started going away to where I could drive home. I was scared to drive home. That's how bad it hurt. I was getting like blurry vision. I was getting kind of scared that I wouldn't be able to drive home. Okay, this is not the best coloring you've ever seen. I'll just see. I'm actually kind of butchering this. Oh, it's thundering so bad. But we need this rain so bad. Well, okay, let's see. I'm just going to do this one little flower here. I thought this was going to be yellow. It's more like a yellow ochre. I mean, I'm not going to be doing any serious art with these. So I'm not going to make a swatch chart and number them and write the numbers on them and all that. Hoo-ah. I really don't even know what this thing is. Some of these pictures in here has things where I'm like, what the heck am I looking at? What is this? You ever get a coloring book like that? Excuse me, I am so sorry. My throat is so dry. I'm trying to blend some colors here. Okay, not bad. And these 2 colors here are actually blending quite nicely. And you know, you definitely don't want to wait too long to try to blend it. You want both inks to be a little wet so they can actually blend in. Okay, not hating that. Let's see. Let's is this a red? Yeah, kind of. So let's what do you like using mostly in your coloring books? I say that because this is what I'm testing it on. And I usually do use markers mostly in my books. I like how, you know, it's a quick color. And you're just trying to relax. You don't want to spend like a week on a coloring page. what would be good next? Let's try this one. I'm not sure what color this is. This might be the same color I just used. I think it is. And I don't use my expensive stuff in coloring books. You know, I don't use like my polychromos in a coloring book. No. And okay. And I won't use my Ohuhu markers in a coloring book. To me, a coloring book is just to fart around with and try to defrag from the day. Let's see. Maybe some purple in here. Let's do a little bit here. And so far, I'm liking these. You know, I'm not mad. These were a good choice. I love how many different colors there are, how many there are. I wonder how long I've been going on about this. So, if, like I said, if you like this content, what is that? Content, hit that like button, leave a nice comment, consider subscribing. And again, if you're interested in this set of 100 RoseArt washable markers, these are good for kids too as well. You can go to, that looks horrible, crave-z-art.com and get your own. So thank you for joining me. I really appreciate it. And hopefully I didn't bore you too much. And thank you. Oh, I hit the bookcase. Thanks. Have a great night.